Hello, my friends.
Hi, everybody.
What are we doing?
It's the Jim
And Dave.
Beer Review.
Hey, Dave, we got a special treat tonight.
Wow, what is this?
This is my Christmas present from my good friend, Joel Rickenbach, who does, while we review beers, he reviews movies. And hopefully, if I can get my act together, I can put the link for his podcast in the comments below. But this is called Gulden Draak, which I believe is Belgian for Golden Dragon Ale. This is an ale.
Yes.
So if I edit this together, it is a picture of a boat with a dragon's head. Now, if you'll notice, we recently reviewed a lot of beers from the company, well, it's Belgian, I can't pronounce it, but they're all some kind of choof. Now, this is not from that company, but if you'll notice, it has the same kind of, and this is my name for it, I don't know what the official name is, a double bump bottle. Now, this one's wrapped in plastic. It's not actually a white bottle, but I guess this is the style of bottle you get in Belgium. If there's a proper name for it, I couldn't find it on Google. But this Gulden Draak, let me read a little something to you about it, if I can find it. Dave, what do you got there on Beer Advocate?
I have...
It's a product of Belgium. It is 10.5% alcohol by volume.
That's a hooey.
Now, if I recall correctly from the packaging, and I apologize I don't have it up here right now, this was started as a farm on a farm a couple hundred years ago, and over time this became their most important product.
Ooh. Go for it, Jim. I just have to get the bottle opener so we can open up our beer.
Oh yes, that's very important. And the brewing company is called Van Steenberge, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Again, sometimes we have problems with these foreign beer names.
Yes, I have problems. I mean, I'm mostly German. I have problems speaking Belgian or German.
The bottle cap, by the way, is very interesting. Again, it is a picture of the boat with a dragon head, which is too far away for you guys to see, but take my word for it. If I get a chance, I'll go back and I'll check it out properly.
Bottle.
It is. It's much like...
You can tell that there's a bottle underneath.
It's a plastic wrap.
Yeah, it's a plastic wrap. You can tell underneath.
Now, it mentions on their website to do this in a tulip shape, so I'm using my choof glass for this, even though this is not a choof product. I gave Dave a goblet here.
Anything, something they can drink out of, more or less helps me.
All right, so give us a little pour there, buddy.
Look at that. Look.
Now, this is a high alcohol by volume. Whoa. I think maybe you should have tilted that a little bit, but... I
didn't think I should have to, but I did.
This beer, I've noticed when I poured it the first time I had it. This was a Christmas present, again, from my buddy Joel, co-worker. It has a heck of a head on it.
It sure does. I just hardly poured anything in this one.
You'll notice this is close to a 3-finger head on it. The head color is not white. It's a off-white. It's green. Well, it's close to 4.
3.5. Wow.
But yeah, it is. I have had this before. I'm looking forward to reviewing it.
It's a delicious dark Belgian strong ale.
Yes. Well, it's interesting. I think I looked at 2 different websites.
Packs a real punch.
One said it was a brown ale. One just said it was a dark ale. Which is correct? Doesn't matter. That's why we're reviewing it.
It said it's sweet. Is it sweet?
I seem to recall it had a bit of sweetness to it.
What
does it say? What website are you on? We can tell.
I'm on Beer Advocate. I'm just reading somebody else's beer review who said a lot of things that maybe you agree with.
Well, I'll tell you what. Just go up and give us the general specifics.
Do you ever taste pumpernickel?
I don't recall tasting pumpernickel in this.
You never have.
Well, go up to the top. Give us the specs. What's it say in terms of?
Well, it just says 10.5. Available all year round.
Has a very high score, knocking on 100.
Brewed by Brouwerij Van Steenberge, Belgium.
Van Steenberge. All right, well, this is basically Belgian beer. This is imported.
I like the bottle. I do like the.
Well, we have had the bottle style before.
It looks like a Viking boat.
It does. So if you guys want to Google it and comment below as to the name of this bottle, I couldn't find it on Google. I tried many times.
Look at that. You just pour a little bit faster.
Look at that. It has. This is one of the biggest heads of any beer I've ever reviewed. A very, very foamy. They must have a fun time while this is brewing.
This is amazing. I've never seen so much foam.
Isn't it? It's very
I had
interesting.
a little tiny pour and it went woof.
Yeah. Woof. So anyway, what do you think about the color, my friend? It's very dark.
Very dark.
I would say ruby-esque is some of the light.
You know what I think it is? I think it's against your table and against the light. It makes it look a little more redder.
Well, I'm looking up through the light. It does have a decent bit of carbonation. I'm seeing a lot of bubbles coming up. Not excessive, but very, very good. So this
wow,
is...
you look at that. Look at that. Look underneath here.
I know, isn't it?
You see that?
On yours, no, but on mine, yes.
Reddish.
Yeah, ruby.
And only because I think it's the light against your...
Well, no, I think it's probably a dark but ruby-colored beer. So it's not really clear, but it's not 100% opaque. I'd say it's about 50%. Give it a little smell here. Here, a little crackle, not too much.
Anything.
That has a sweet smell.
Oh.
Would you say that's sweet?
Yeah.
This is the part we call the scent.
Like a sweet chocolate.
I wouldn't say chocolate, but...
No, I would.
Very sweet, but not in a bad way.
I would say chocolatey, sweet. Yeah, no, like a sweet chocolate.
Well, this is an ale, and
I know, but all ales
are top fermenting.
It still, I still have some.
I always want to pour a little bit more in here, just to, because
yeah, you know, you got much more foam.
Without the foam, this would be. I think this would fill the glass quite nicely.
You know, some beers you just pour right down and you don't give a lot of foam. This one you just
this one
like, it puffs out.
Yeah, it's amazing, and it's interesting too. You can't see it from this particular camera angle, but from where I was pouring here, there's indentations in the foam. Even Dave's foam over here, it's not even. It's almost as if the foam has its own character.
Wow!
So I like that. That's a very interesting quality to have for a beer. All right, my friend.
That's amazing.
It is. I've never seen a head like that. This is a very foamy beer.
Wow, it's like an ice cream float.
Good description. I agree with that.
Wow.
All right, this is a very high ABV beer, so let's give it a shot.
Okay, cheers.
Cheers, my friends, and Proust. Oh, wow. Well, right off the bat, the alcohol flavor hits you. It's like, bam! That's the first thing that hits. The secondness is the flavor. The flavor is hard to describe, but it is obviously a high ABV ale. There's a little bit of sweetness to it, but man, I believe the description that we're using is hot.
Remember those candies you had back in the day?
Yes, I believe they were called Pop Rocks.
Pop Rocks, yeah. Pop Rocks. That's what I get when I put this in my mouth.
Well, that's very interesting. Let me have another sip here.
It just goes...
Well, actually, for the amount of carbonation that it appears to emanate, it is very smooth. It doesn't come across as a very highly carbonated mouthfeel. Oh, but man, this is good.
Wow.
This is, I would call this an ale's ale. My Lord in heaven. This is the kind you have. I hate to say it, but this is like a special occasion ale. Okay, there we have it. We have them all emptied out now.
I want more.
I know.
There's no more left.
I was almost going to split one with Dave, but I said, buddy, even though this 4-pack was a Christmas present.
Really good. This is...
You have to have one.
This is like, wow, this is like a really good tasting night.
Oh, magnificent. This beer is magnificent.
It just keeps on getting better and better and better and better.
And that doesn't happen too often on the Jimm and Dave beer review. Usually it goes down.
It's still early. It's not even 7 o'clock yet, people. Okay,
and unfortunately, we've been reviewing all high ABV beers, so we're going to be
tell you something.
But no, I think we still have it together enough to be able to say this is a magnificent beer.
No, this is
Matter of fact, this is a double cheers one. Props to you guys. Oh,
wow. Wow.
Well, if this is just a dark or brownish ale category, magnificent. This is fantastic. To all my friends in the beer reviewing community, you have to try this one. This is magnificent.
This is lager, but I still taste chocolate.
It's an ale. It's an ale. It's a dark ale, I believe.
I taste chocolate in here.
That's interesting. There is a certain sweetness to it. But
maybe that's where I'm getting it from, the sweetness, because it tastes, it just does.
I know. This is the kind, you know.
I've never seen foam like this in a beer. Look, it looks like look at that.
It's not even.
It looks like
You can't
a
see
root beer
it.
float.
Yeah, the top of both of our
It's
glasses
building
here
up.
is not even. It's not like
No.
a straight line. It has little peaks
Bumps
and valleys.
in there, yeah,
Bumps.
like a root beer float. I
Yeah.
swear to God, people, this is
Oh.
I've never seen this before.
This is magnificent. The quality,
Wow.
the taste. This dark brown ale, oh, magnificent.
Jim, can you pick this up in the case?
I don't know. I love to know how much it costs. I hate to
You
belittle
can look
the
and
Christmas present that my coworker Joel Rickenbach.
I'll look it up. I'll tell you what. Yeah, you don't need to, but I will. Wow, I'd love to get.
Oh, every taste of this is just magnificent. This is not a chugging beer.
Joel, good choice. Really good
Oh,
choice.
fantastic. He said this is one of his top beers. He said he treated himself to this once a year, and he has treated us on the Jimm and Dave beer review.
Oh, God.
What a magnificent beer. Oh, boy. You know what, Dave? I think in this category, and maybe even the general beer categories, this, knocking out 10, but I'm going to give it a 9.5. Magnificent. Is this a 10?
I give it between a 9 and a 9.5.
9.25. Listen,
I
to
give
not
it
be a
10.
10 is not a shame, but I don't even know the reason why it's not a 10. Why is it not a 10?
Why is it not a 10? Why is it not a 10?
I don't know.
I would tell you this. Okay, this is why I would not give it a 10, I think. Is because the alcohol in there hides a little bit of what it really tastes like. Because, at least for me, when you drink the alcohol content, you feel a little bit like, wow, oh my God.
The alcohol
But
is
the
a strong
taste,
component
the
of the flavor.
taste is really good too. That's why I wouldn't give it like a 10. Is because the alcohol is more higher than, like, say, the other beers I have given a 10 for. I've only given 2 beers a 10 so far. And they're because they taste good, not because they got high alcohol content.
Well, that's a legitimate concern.
If this was the
So-
first beer that I had before I had the other 2, I would give this a 10.
This is a magnificent beer. Listen,
Yeah.
I'm giving it 9.5.
I give it 9.25.
All right. I love it.
A 9
I think
or a 9.5. I give it 9.25. Sorry.
it's all right. Listen, just getting up to a 9 is an achievement of itself.
Wow.
Now, people think, oh, you didn't do our beer a 10. What's the matter for you?
Still, look at that. There's still stuff that's like it's not
Right, a
regular.
lot of it, what do they call it? It's webbing or foam
Yeah.
or something like that. It is magnificent. Just really, really good. I hope you guys get a chance to try this out there. I love it a lot. Magnificent Christmas present. Somebody who knew something about it, gave it to us, and thank you very much.
I think I could have
This could be cellared for a long time and make the alcohol.
I could have this in a plastic glass, and I would still think it was so awesome. I don't care what kind of glass.
What a magnificent beer. Thank you very much, my friend.
Yes.
So this is the Jimm and Dave beer review. We gave this over a 9.
9.25.
That's rare.
Yep.
Delicious.
Yep.
I can't wait to try some more of this. So Dave,
Very good bottling.
I don't think that alcohol is appropriate for people who are under 21.
Or people that are pregnant like women.
Or people operating heavy machinery.
Or people in the service unless...
Not people in the service. If you're over 18, it's fine.
I should say that. Yes, you're right.
Absolutely. But thank you very much for watching. Now, the reason we do this beer review is because we want to bring you beers like this that you may not be aware of or even heard of, because we think it's important that you drink good beer
Have a good laugh or two.
with your friends.
Yes.
I hope you think of us as your friends.
Yes.
So, this is the end of December 2014.
Have a
We're
good
wishing you a
time.
Happy New Year.
This is our second year going around. We're ready to go into our third year.
And we have found some great beers, so please
Yes.
subscribe to our channel.
And we got a long way to go, people.
Yeah, baby.
Thank you very much for joining us. Bye, Dave.
Bye-bye.